Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre market session. And each morning we listen for stocks to be called out in stream one, and we also watch for this breakout signal in these two scans. Once we see a stock we're interested in, we want to check the current bar volume. We want high numbers flowing in this label. This is the volume of the very last candle. We want to see it green and lots of traffic going on here. At the same time, in the money flow indicator, we want to see this green line, which represents buyers, above this yellow line. And down here at the same time this is happening, we want to see these dominator bars, the green bars representing buyers, the yellow line representing average volume. When the green bars break above the yellow line, that means there's more buyers coming in than average. And once all of this lines up, that's when you want to make your decision to get in or get out or whatever the case may be. Also, if you are new here, make sure that you attend these live streams over and over and over. Trading is risky. You could lose some or all of your money. Maybe try it on paper first. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. And if you are profitable on paper, then try real money, but trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. And also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT. And welcome to December 1st. Christmas is right around the corner already. And good morning, YouTubers. Thank you for joining me this morning. Still have about 3 minutes to go yet. CNEY was moving pretty good. It would stall every now and then, make another move, stall, make another move. Getting close to our session opening now, and of course, it's going to drop off. But hopefully, we'll get a few trades in this morning. I will be recording Milo's training session coming up on Wednesday. Make sure everyone attends. That would be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And his previous session is over on YouTube. You can find the link to it in announcements. A little under 2 minutes to go. CNEY making a small push upwards. Don't know if it's available on Thinkorswim to trade. Twenty seconds. All right, let's see what this market has for us this morning. These are 1 minute candles up here. I'm being told it's not tradable on Thinkorswim. KALA, a cheaper stock right at $1, bouncing higher. Not paying very much money, couple pennies at a time. Pushing up to $1.10. And of course, right back down. We don't have a whole bunch of volume in here for such a cheap stock. This number really needs to be flying. And it just looks like a few occasional buyers. Also want to watch these two labels. Make sure they are green before you pull the trigger. Pushing up a little higher now, $1.23. Spiking up to $1.24. Now $1.27. Continuing to push higher here, $1.30. Take those profits. Don't risk them. If you get a little bit of profit, I would take it this morning until we determine which direction this market's going to end up. That's why I say take profits. Got to watch money flow here. When it turns red, that means they're going to bail out on you, or at least there'll be somebody taking profit to turn it red. This label has turned red on the volume. There's some sellers on board. These two labels are not green. Let's see if the buyers can come back in and keep it going. Labels are back green. We're getting a tall green bar above the yellow line. Money flow is pointing north. Let's see if these buyers are strong enough to keep it going. Still quite low on the volume. These numbers should be up in the 600,000, 700,000 for such a cheap stock. And we're just not getting there. Nice job, traders. Just when you think it's over, the buyers step back in and try to push it a little higher. We're trying to hit those green labels again for another push. Really need to break these highs right here on the body of the candles. We can stay above this line, we may get more out of it. Money flow looks good. Nice tall green dominator bar, green labels, green volume. Everything looks good so far. Pushing up to $1.35. Let's see if we can break that previous high. Flipping back around, they are taking profits. And the buyers say, no, you don't. They push it right back up. High $1.38 now. Don't know how much further this one has to run, but it seems to be topping out here. Developing some wicks on the top. These are sellers driving the price back down. Money flow is definitely red. Let's see if we can stay above this line right up here. Nice green bar coming in. Red money flow, red labels, profit taking going on. Nice job, Autumn Rain. Good job, YouTubers. Looks like Dinar got 720 on KALA. And would have got 250. Few of you made a few dollars here. We're still trying to get higher. Got a high now of $1.39. Don't like these red labels popping in. There's a lot of profit taking going on. Of course, I don't blame them. The price is up higher. Good job, Wilson. Another new high of $1.44. Now, this stock is up about 60% since it hit the charts. $1.47. Still looking at highs. Nice green bars down here on the bottom. Money flow is north. Labels are green, continuing to push. Looks like the buyers want to make a retirement out of this one this morning. Red labels, profit taking. Every time we see a push to the upside, you're going to see some profit taking going on. That's just normal activity. $1.50, another new high. That's about the fourth or fifth new high. Maybe 8 or 10, who knows? We all leave money on the table. Just be thankful that you did get some of it. We can't guess if it's going to continue going. We can just play the numbers, is all we can do. So if you're making profit out of it, that's a good thing. Green labels. Another green bar coming in. Money flow pointing north again. It looks a little weaker this time. We do have some wicks on the top again from the profit takers. We did stay above that last pullback. I'll go ahead and put another line up here that we need to break. Heavy profit taking now. Well, welcome to December. You already put a little money in your pocket. And thank you, Lord, of course. Joe, a few of them were pumping SMX over the weekend. It is a non profitable company if you haven't looked at it, with numerous stock splits just to keep the price in a good territory.
SPXS, MSTZ. KALA. SBIT.
Yeah, YouTube has a 2 to 3 second delay. I cannot control that.
QID.
We have less than
NVD.
a second as a member. Let's see if we can break that $1.46. It is testing. Kind of staying below it now. It's hit it 4 times so far. Might be trouble getting above it. We need money flow to turn back around. It's gone all negative. Joe, you know how we do it here, brother. If it ain't in these scans or being called out, it's not a trade. All right, ready for number 2. Where is it? QTTB. Let's see if it pops up any higher, if it can gather some volume.
SBIT.
Catching a little activity here. We do have a green bar. We don't have 2 green labels yet, though. Money flow is pointing north. There is profit taking. There must be some bag holders on this one that are pulling out because they finally got out of it when they should really probably stay in it for the push. Green labels and a push to the upside. $1.44 spiking up to $3.69. Be careful here that they don't sell off. This could be a pump and dump. Don't like the way that it pulled
ASM.
back really quick. Watch these labels, watch these indicators. They are your key to making a little bit of money. Not seeing any red in money flow. Not yet, anyway. This is going to be the first indicator to flip red. Few more buyers coming in, but not like they had on the push on the first candle. The buyers are there. Keep going, buyers. Let's go. Pushing it up higher. Need to break that high. We just did a spike up to 373. Take those profits or take some profit. You don't have to sell all of it. Always sell a portion on these spikes. Great job, traders. Good job, Milo, Mosby. Pushing higher now, 364, or is that 394? 394, but only on a spike. It did not
NVD.
hold. Money flow is red. Dominator bar, these are sellers. I should say profit takers. I don't want to scare you out of it because there may be more to come yet. Nice job, Gary. Gary, you beat me by $45. I nailed it at 1,000. Good job, Gary. Let's hope December keeps up like this. That would be a nice gift for all of us. Good job, JC. Arch Post. Everybody else. I'll go ahead and set that line up here. This is the level we need to break.
MSTZ.
If they're still interested, the volume is slowing down quite a bit. We do have two green labels. We do have buyers trying to push it higher. Money flow is not so solid. We need this money flow really looking north like back here.
MSTZ.
Holding the price at $1.73. Let's see if these buyers can come in and keep going.
QID.
Looks like it might be over for this one as far as spiking up higher.
MSTZ.
Nice trade, Dinar, over on YouTube. All right, buyers getting a little active here. Let's see if they can push it. Need this green line to start shooting north. We do have green labels. We do have the buyer bar. Didn't want to see that red there, though. Make sure you pay attention to this money flow. It will save you a loss and help you get out with profit. Of course, this entire setup is out of this world.
MSTZ.
MSTZ. Let's see what it's got. $14.93. The volume is too low to trade it. It's not moving at all. Well,
MSTZ.
it's a moving occasionally, I guess. It's not moving fast enough for us to make a scalp trade. Might have trouble getting out with this volume stalling. We don't want to see anything stall. We want fast action, buyers and sellers having a battle, and we want to join the battle.
MSTZ.
QTTB. Thank you, Monarchs, for calling it back out to me. Don't think it's going to get anywhere. It's not looking good down here, and we do not have two green labels. We see some sellers on board. Going to take a lot of buyers to push through it. Money flows slightly red and horizontal. Good morning, YouTube, and good job. Money flow trying to look north. Let's see if these buyers can break it out here again. Need a tall bar right here. We have the green labels. You can see the percentages are high. Pushing up higher now. We are at a new high of $4. Come on, let's break it out here. $4.08. Watching money flow. 415. I'm going to take this profit here. 450 on that one. Nice little push to the upside unexpectedly. The buyers haven't quit. Money flow still north, pushing a little more. 425 now. What a blessing we are receiving this morning. Thank you, Lord. Good job, Mosby. Kind of makes you not worry about what the wife is spending for Christmas, right? I got to make a trade. Just kidding. We know you got to spend a little, make everybody happy around the holidays. What a wonderful morning. Waiting on the next one. This one seems to have stalled a bit. Sitting there at 413. It did not sell off, so we're not going to give up on it yet.
MSTZ. NVD.
MSTZ. I'll take another look at it. The volume was really slow earlier. It's still slow right now. Take a look around here and see
NVD.
which one's popping the volume higher. That one's going down. So far, just QTTB looking good.
MSTZ.
Streamer one calling out MSTZ, but we know it's not, doesn't have any volume. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment.
MSTZ.
I'm going to go ahead and set another line up here, though. It keeps bouncing off of it. We need to break that $4.18. Money flow kind of flat up here, not looking too healthy. Red and yellow label down here, red volume.
MSTZ.
MSTZ continuing to be called out. I'll take a look at it, see if it woke up here. Checking the volume, still quite low, no battle, but they are
SOXS.
buyers coming in to
MSTZ.
push it. It's only paying a few pennies at a time. If you look over here on the right, 1502, 1505.
SPXU.
We want to see some quarters or dollar changes up here, not pennies.
AMDD. NVD.
Let's go NVDL, see what's happening there.
ETHD.
This would be NVIDIA. It's headed down.
SPXU.
DYAI. Not too fond of these AI stocks at the moment. It's like everybody and their grandmother now owns a AI stock symbol. I think most of these companies are just playing the move. Few buyers
RGTZ.
coming in, money flow bouncing off the bottom. Doesn't look too healthy on this one. I don't like the spikes of these sellers driving it back down. Would prefer to see this money flow line above that yellow line, and this yellow line pointing north, not south.
RGTZ. FIAT.
Not getting anywhere on DYAI.
RGTZ.
RGTZ. Don't know why that one's being called out.
SBIT. SPXS.
All right, 30 minutes in. Some of you have put thousands in your pocket, or I should say just over 1,000. Hopefully, some of you did put thousands,
QID.
the plural.
SPXU.
SPXU, $51, no volume.
SBIT. TZA. ETHD.
ETHD. It's a higher price stock, over $60 with no volume.
MSTZ.
All right, not seeing anything at the moment.
SPXU. ETHD. SBIT. QID. MSTZ.
Waiting on the next mover.
RGTZ.
I should say waiting on the next battle because there are some movers that are not
MSTZ.
battles.
RGTZ. VXX. SBIT.
QTTB could be a play here between the two levels. Need to make sure these buyers continue. We need this money flow north. This is a long shot, may not happen.
SPXU.
Money flows trying to turn a little bit north, but then it reverses and goes red.
RGTZ. MSTZ. MSTZ.
SGN looking north, $1.72, $1.73. Hopefully, we're just getting started here. Heavy profit taking on that first candle spike. Let's see if the buyers can turn it around. We're waiting on these two labels to turn green. We just got green on the volume up here. Need to get rid of this red. Usually we have a bunch of sellers right after this first candle from the bag holders. Come on now, you can flip around for us. I'm going to throw a line up here. We need to break that $1.70 before an entry is made. Money flow still red. Doesn't look like anybody's interested in pushing it back up. This is Thinkorswim up here. I just have the windows popped out, detached.
SGML.
Not seeing a battle going on here on QTTB. This is the one I said there may be a play between the two lines, but I didn't know it was going to take a day or two.
MSTZ.
Moving very slowly.
SBIT. MSTZ. ETHD. SBIT. FIAT. SMCZ. SGML. MSTZ. BITI. MSTZ.
MSTZ sounds like it's slowly crawling up, and it is. We do have some green labels here. I'm not expecting a big volume rush on a price that's $15, but it could continue to snail
MSTZ.
crawl on upwards. Thank you, Gary. TGL, one candle upwards, 77 cents so far. Labels are green. Money flow is north. I'm going to sit out of this one. I don't like the price.
SBIT.
I don't like trading cheap stocks. I did two of them this morning already. I don't want to push my luck.
TGL.
Pushing a little higher now, 82 cents.
BITI.
This one not paying enough. That's why I'm not interested in it. And then later it'll be $5 and I'll regret it. Money flow is due north. Nice tall green buyer bar. Red labels popping in from profit taking. LSF, it pays 2 times leverage. You're going to have to look that one up.
RGTZ.
I don't have an exact detail on it. I'm sure if you look up ETFs, 2 times leverage, and what does it mean, it'll explain it to you. TGL pulling back.
IONZ. SBIT.
Couple of mid caps continually being called out up
VITI.
here.
RGTZ.
They're not going to have scalping volume, but they are tradable stocks.
SBIT.
SBIT's been
MSTZ.
called out numerous times.
UVXY.
QTTB, it did eventually make it up to that level when I called out between the 2 bars. You might can make some. It would have been a guess trade, though. It does not look too promising. And then all of a sudden, the buyers stepped in. So, not predictable here. In other words, I made a lucky guess that it even happened.
UVXY. MSTZ. SQQQ. SPXS. UVXY. VXX. SQQQ. QID.
Looks like the Qs are moving up.
SBIT.
SPY must be moving up as
PLTZ.
well. Let's take a quick
VXX.
look at it since we're not trading.
SQQQ. AMDD.
SPY is falling.
TSLQ.
Wonder why the activity here. TSLQ.
IONZ. MSTZ.
That's right, D-Man. Thank you
ETHD.
for reminding me.
UVXY.
SQQQ is short.
BITI. SBIT. SQQQ. ETHD. SPXU. SQQQ. SPXS. RGTZ.
All of those being called out means the market is falling.
PLTZ. VXX. UVXY. MSTZ. SBIT. SQQQ. SQQQ. QID. TSLZ.
Must be falling pretty hard.
MSTZ. BITI. SBIT. ETHD.
See you later, Trader Stud. You have a blessed day.
MSTZ. SQQQ. ETHD.
Good job, Elsawan.
SOXS.
Nice job, Gary.
SMCZ. PLTZ. SPXS.
I did not get more, Gary, but I did well on it. Thank you, brother. Scans are all quiet at the moment. QTTB holding near the highs up here. We may get some more buyer attention. We do have some green labels and a taller dominator bar. These are buyers above average. Don't want to see these labels flip to red and yellow. Good for you, Gary. Never hurts to try. All right, YouTubers, I hope you made a little bit of money this morning. And if you didn't, I hope you learned a little bit more. I want to invite you to join us over on volumespikes.com. There's a label above your chat. Click on that. Give yourself a Christmas gift this year, a good one. I'll help you make some money through the next 12 months. So come and join us over at volumespikes.com. Thank you for joining me this morning. I will be live again for another free hour on Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you there. Don't go give it back. Have a very blessed day. I am out.